Oh, hi. Hello. I
Hi,
am Elisa. What is your name?
my name is Ronnie.
Ronnie. Is it?
Yeah, yes, it
Oh,
is.
nice to meet you, Ronnie. How are you?
So. How
Oh,
about
you know
you?
what? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Why so? Are you tired?
Yeah, I had COVID-19 10 days ago. So
Oh.
I'm much better than before, but my voice hasn't recovered yet.
See. Okay. I hope and I hope that you will be okay soon, okay?
Okay,
Are you
thank
still
you.
working?
Yeah, but nowadays I'm on the vacation because of my problem, the coronavirus. So
Mm.
this week I don't have to work for a week.
Oh, see, I understand. Anyway, so try to get well soon, right? So that you can go back working. Okay?
Thank you.
And by the way, thank you for booking my class. Okay? All
Yeah.
right. So I can see here that you have a book, but sometimes you have free talking, right? So which one do you
Mhm.
want to have today? Oh, tonight. Do you want to have free
Uh,
talking or
yeah.
okay
Yes, I
then?
want.
All right. So let's have free talking. Okay. So do you have any topic in mind that you want to talk about?
Mm, English. I
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about English
You want to
because
talk about English. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Because?
because it's been a long time to speak English to have English class.
Mm-hmm.
I 2 years ago I gave up to learn English.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah,
So you
through
learned already back then.
yeah, this class is the first class.
Oh, see. How did you learn English before?
Mm, I really liked to learn English.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, when I was young,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't study well. My
Mm-hmm.
In the middle school, high school, when I was teenager, my
Mm-hmm.
level is the worst.
Oh, see. Okay.
So
So that's what maybe that's why you want to learn English. Is it?
yeah, 8 years ago, I started to learn
Mm-hmm.
English, but my level is very bad. My level was very bad. So
Oh.
I had to learn the elementary school textbook
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't understand the middle school textbook.
Oh, see. So you're saying that you started with the level 1, right?
Yeah,
The
right.
level 1. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, how did you study English before?
Before, at first,
Mm-hmm.
I learned the elementary school textbook and then
Mm-hmm.
um, internet uh, lecture video
Mm-hmm.
video, and then um, 8 years ago I started the um, like this class with
Mm.
a Filipino teacher. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I had I had uh, the classes for 8 years. with just one teacher, Filipino teacher.
Oh, like it's a private class, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see. Why did you stop then?
2 years ago, um, I was very busy because I had to take care of my family. So
Mm,
I didn't have enough time to have the class. So,
yes.
um, but now, actually, I really like the teacher. She is very kind, and
Mm-hmm.
I like her teaching skill. But she
Mm-hmm.
nowadays she is very busy, so I couldn't,
Oh,
I could not have the class with her anymore.
oh, see. Okay. All right. That's very nice to hear then. And yes, you can request, right? You can request for a private tutor too. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
and
So, mm-hmm.
I
And
want to ask something to you.
yes, please.
If I use wrong sentence,
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary, grammar,
Mm-hmm.
please correct uh, the sentence right away.
Yes. Okay. All right then. Okay. Thank you very much for reminding me with that. Okay. So, by the way, let me ask you again another question about English. Like, are you working? I mean, what is your work, by the way?
I'm a teacher in
Oh,
academy,
oh, see. What do you usually teach?
nursing,
Oh,
and
you're teaching nursing.
yeah, nursing and um,
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know the English word. Um, it they are just like nurses,
Mm-hmm.
but they are not nurse. They
Is it
are,
caregiving?
yeah, yeah, right, right, caregiving.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, it's in line with nursing and caregiving, right?
yeah, two parts.
Okay, two parts. Oh, that's
Mhm.
very nice. And do you usually use English in your job?
Not really,
Not
but
really.
yeah, and I'm a Christian, so
Mm-hmm.
before the coronavirus, I have I had
Mm-hmm.
um I had
Mm-hmm. You
uh,
had?
a trip. I
Mm-hmm.
had a trip was a year. Mm,
Oh, with your Christian group, right?
yeah, for mission trip,
Oh, where do
missionary
you
work.
usually go?
Philippines, Ukraine,
Really?
Indonesia, um, Fiji, Solomon Islands. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of yeah Korean missionaries too that who are going here in the Philippines. Yes, and they are offering yes like free checkups, right? And
Ah,
we usually join that too because I'm also a Christian. Okay,
oh, really?
yeah, I am.
Ah, not Catholic, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Baptist.
Baptist? Ah,
Yes,
wow.
yes. How
It's
about
good.
you?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, where do you usually go here in the Philippines?
Uh, Baguio
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yes.
Aurora?
Aurora.
Aurora? I'm not sure, but I
Yes, it's
think
Aurora.
the place is
Mm.
Aurora Beach.
Yeah, Aurora, Balera. Okay, thank you very much for sharing that one. Anyway, maybe let's go to English, right? Okay. So, do you think, oh, as a learner, do you think English is a difficult language to learn?
Yes, yes, I think so. But I think Korean language is more difficult, I think.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. For
Mm.
me, I tried learning Korean,
Really?
but yes, I mean, yes, your language, but I think I mean, it takes time to learn it.
Yeah,
It depends
right.
on the person too, and how they will focus on that language, right?
Mm-hmm.
But where do you usually have, I mean, difficulty? Is it in reading? Is it in talking, listening,
Mm-hmm.
the English, or what?
I I really don't like um, to memorize the new words.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, the vocabularies.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
actually, mm, memory,
Mm-hmm. Memory.
memorizing, memorizing a
Yes,
lot of
memorizing is.
is very important for English skill.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like that, and you know, when I meet foreign people,
Mm-hmm.
mm, I can speak. It's not good, but I try to speak what I want to say. But
Oh,
uh,
yes.
I listening is more difficult because I don't know the English words. So
Oh.
I know I have to memorize a lot of English words,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like it.
Okay, all right. So, by the way, as I observe you talking, actually, you can express yourself in English well. But you know what? It's like you're very careful on what to say. You're
Mm-hmm,
very careful on the words that you're using.
mm-hmm,
That's why maybe you're not that confident enough. But
mm-hmm,
in terms of vocabularies, what I did before when I was still a high school student,
mm-hmm,
if I encounter an English word that is new to me, I usually write it down. I usually
mm-hmm,
write it down and find the meaning on the dictionary. The dictionary back then is a book, right? So
mm-hmm,
I find the meaning and I don't memorize it. Um, I just know that, oh, nursing is, oh, for example, the word nursing. This is the meaning of it. So I don't memorize it, but when the time that you need that word, just it just come out naturally,
mm-hmm,
something like that, right? And you know what? Some of the Americans also commit, I mean, grammatical errors.
mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm,
they are not more on checking their grammars too,
mm-hmm,
right? They just want to express themselves.
mm-hmm,
Okay, so one tip that I learned back then is don't mind your grammar. Just try
mm-hmm,
to express yourself. Then grammar will follow. Like the rules of
mm-hmm,
grammar will follow, right?
mm-hmm,
Yeah. So, just try to talk in your own expressive way. Okay, just try to express yourself. And actually, yes, you can talk already in English. You can already talk. You know basic patterns,
mm-hmm,
but sometimes you try to interchange them. But
mm-hmm,
as I hear them and as I listen to you, I can understand it. Okay,
mm-hmm,
I can understand it. But but if you are going to, how do you call this, take an English exam, or yes, those ones, then I mean patterns or structures in English or the grammatical errors are really
mm-hmm,
important. Okay,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
all right. So anyway, yes, it's really hard, and I struggle before is the comprehension part, the
mm-hmm,
reading and the listening. Like, I cannot understand someone who is talking to in English,
Mm-hmm.
especially their accent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially native English. So that's it. How about, have you ever tried to talk to an American person, or yes, an American native English speakers?
Not yet, but
Not yet. Mm-hmm.
sometimes I try to see the
Mm-hmm.
YouTube channel,
Yes, yes.
American teachers. Um, there are so many lectures on YouTube. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in this case, I can understand most of the
Mm-hmm.
contents because they try to speak slowly, and the
Mm-hmm.
contents is about English skill. So the words are not the words are easy for me because it's about grammar or
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary. But um, American drama, it's very difficult to
Mm-hmm.
understand for me. Uh,
Oh, why?
or the speed of the speed is very
Oh,
fast.
when they talk, right?
Yeah, and they use the slang or
Mm-hmm.
informal words. So
Mm-hmm.
I it's um, very high level for me.
Mm.
But
So, mm-hmm.
but the English teaching lectures on YouTube,
Yes, yes.
it's easy for me.
Oh, see. Okay. Thank you for
And
sharing that one. And,
before I had two classes with
mm-hmm.
American teachers.
Oh,
Um, it's not. It was not difficult because they are teachers. So I think they tried to speak um, slowly. I think.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the textbook. So, but if I, but uh, usually when I work missionary work
Mm-hmm.
in other countries, I meet foreigners, and I have to speak English, but they English is not mother mother language for them.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Also, we are the same position,
Yeah.
so our pronunciation is easy for each of us. So,
Yes, yes.
but
Like there's no challenge, is it?
yeah, yeah, right. But uh, I need uh,
Mm-hmm.
more, more, a lot of English words um, before I said to you about this problem. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I I don't like memorize the English words. So
Mm-hmm.
when I listen to their story, I can understand all of their story. So it's a little hard for me.
Oh, okay, all right. So you struggle more on listening, right?
Yeah, right, right. That's my
Mm.
point. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
nowadays, there's many students when they memorize the English words,
Mm-hmm.
they try to write the
Yes,
new
yes.
words, but I don't like to read or write.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
now nowadays, um, I uh, when I when I see the English lecture on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
I try to follow the teacher's words.
Oh, yeah, that's better. That is
Yeah,
better.
and when I find the new words
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know the words, I stop the video and I try to find the words
Mm-hmm.
in my dictionary.
Yeah, that is better. That is better. Okay, and you're really an easy learner if that's so, right? If you're doing that. And that's
Mm-hmm.
how you learn. Okay, that's how you learn. Don't try to memorize it if you don't
Mm-hmm.
really like memorizing. Just try to find your own way on how to learn it, right? So, in
Yeah.
short, you usually learn English by watching and by having
Mm-hmm.
class like this, right?
Thank you.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay. And oh, you mentioned earlier that when you watch English movies, like
Mm-hmm.
you don't usually, how they call this, you don't usually get it because of the slang and the pronunciation and the speed
Mm-hmm.
on how they talk,
Mm-hmm.
right? So do you usually watch it with subtitles?
Um, mm, it depends on mm, my condition
It
or
depends on your condition.
yeah, or their speed.
Oh, see, it depends on how do the actors and actresses talk, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what do you
So, but
think about it?
usually, yes,
What do you
me
think?
I usually want to watch it by without subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I can also I want also to get to use of the accent or how do
Mm-hmm.
they say some of the words. Right? I
Mm-hmm.
want to get to use it to it. So I am entertaining myself. I'm killing the time, and as well as I'm also learning by watching.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that helps me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can try next time if it depends on your mood or on the characters of the
Mm-hmm.
movie, right?
Yeah, I will
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And also sometimes there's a Bible app in our cell phone. Yes,
Yeah.
like I usually listen to the,
Mm-hmm.
how they call this, Bible verses,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can also try those ones. And yes, they're saying that listening is really the hardest part in English because
Mm-hmm.
reading is just okay, speaking is somewhat okay, but listening is the hardest one,
Mm-hmm.
right? And listening is very important too. Like you
Mm-hmm.
cannot talk if you don't know how to listen, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. And yes, English is really, how do you call this? English is the world language. Like when you go somewhere, you need to talk in English, especially when you go, I mean, out of the country, when you go to
Mm-hmm.
other countries.
Yeah,
They can
right.
just entertain you by saying or by talking in English, right?
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah, and it's
necessary.
really important. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try to learn English more. Right? Anyway, thank you very much, Ronnie, for booking my class tonight. It's really nice to hear your story about learning English. And I hope that you can improve more next time. And thank you for being honest too. Okay? All
Okay,
right.
thank
So
you.
it's already time. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye. Good night.
Bye, good night.
Thank you. Bye bye.